46. One minute remains.
Since 1996, 58-53 against Rice. We'll start with Coach and open it up.
I thought it was a good first game. You always want to win the first game. We didn't play necessarily well all the time. I thought defensively we played a very good game. We let up 5 threes in the first half, 15 of the 25 points. But I thought we did a great job in the second half, just allowing 1. But I thought defensively, it was an ugly game at times, or maybe the whole game. The way they played, it was they delayed, they held the ball for 20, 25 seconds, and they would run. And give our guys credit, they were, for the most part, they were disciplined. But they got us out of rhythm a little bit, and then they would go back into the zone. And at times we attacked it okay, but at times we struggled against it. And I thought Eric was he was the player of the game. I thought he came in the second half, hit some big shots, and when they cut it to 1, I think we had a 12 or 13 point lead at the time. They cut it to 1, and then Eric came in, hit some big shots to push that back up into double digits. And I thought Yusuf was a presence on the defensive end. But we got to continue to get better. We took care of the ball, only 10 turnovers again. But we got to. It's great to win, but at the same time, it's good that you have things to work on. If you're playing your best at the beginning of the year, you'll be in trouble. So it's good to get a victory. But at the same time, we got a lot of work to do.
But you had the run in the second half there to go, from up 1 to back to double digits, pretty quickly there. What was the?
We hit some shots. We got some stops and we hit some shots. You can't make a run if you're not getting stops. And we got stops for the most part. The whole game. We just weren't. We were tentative offensively. At times we took shots too quickly, and then at times we were really, we played on the heels a little bit. And like I said, I think they get us out of rhythm. Whereas we're playing defense for 30 seconds. They miss a shot, long rebound, they get the rebound, now have to play for 30 more seconds. So we got out of rhythm. The zone, was effective against us. But I think against any zone, if you hit some shots, and that's what happened, we hit some shots to make that run, and that was a good sign.
Did you pretty much play like you expected it? Considering it was the first game.
We played?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, it was a game where, we thought they were going to attack more. They were an up-tempo pressing team, but they really came out and tried to almost like dictate the tempo of the game. They ran the shot clock down, most of the game, and ran a quick hitter at the end, and it was effective. But we just have to maintain our composure, keep on playing, and that's what we did. A game like that, when you hold the ball that long, it's hard to make a game and make big runs.
Was the inability to hit a 3 in the first half just 2 of 11?
Yeah, first game jitters maybe. These guys maybe they're not used to. Hopefully not used to threes. But I think we had some open shots, and I think we rushed a couple where you're sitting playing defense for so long. Now you get the ball and it's like, hey, let me jack one. And we can't do that. But I thought we had some open looks. We just missed some shots, and in the second half we whatever we shot. We made 4 in the second half, I think, or 5 in the second half, which is something we needed to do.
Like you said, on a night in which the offense maybe wasn't there the whole time, you still did the things like defend 37%, take care of the ball for the most part.
Yeah, it's the trifecta. If you defend, you rebound, and take care of the basketball. And when you do those 3, you have a legitimate shot to beat anybody. And we did that. We didn't do a great job on the backboard, even though we were +3. But we did a good job. We turned them over 14 times. We had 15 assists, 10 turnovers, and we hold them under 40% from the field and under 30% from threes, and that's what you want to do. Under 40, under 30, rebound teams and take care of the ball, and you got a legitimate chance of winning.
Eric, can you talk about what you were able to do during that run there where you guys pushed it back up to double digits. You had a couple of shots in that run. And then even towards the end, too, you had a big steal at the end. You had the flip up to Yusu that kind of really sealed off the game. I mean, you just kind of really stepped up big time there in the second half.
We worked hard all week. I just really made open shots. I mean, the shots was there. It was pretty stagnant in the first half, but we got pretty decent shooters on our team. There's no reason why we should make open shots.
Matthew, can you talk about maybe some of the struggles in the half court, for the first however long, and then kind of seemed like you guys got, finally, maybe 10 minutes left. Started to do a little bit better, in the half court offensively.
Like what Eric said, we were really stagnant. A lot of just passing the ball, and you can't be stagnant on a zone. There has to be player ball movement. The problem was we were too unselfish. And if I was gonna have a problem with my team, I wouldn't mind having that problem. But we were a little hesitant. Like what Coach said, maybe it's first game jitters. But there's a lot of times in the games where we could have drove it in. We chose to just stand and run a play on a zone. We got to get up the ball. We got to beat the zone of the court a lot more. But towards the second half, we started to really pick up offensively.
I mean, do you think there were some first game jitters?
I mean, there
in guys?
always is. There always is. And we're still adjusting to this new offense, but we're nowhere near what we want to be right now. We have the blueprint of what we want to do from last year. We're just going to get better.
Yusu, you may have struggled on the offensive end, but you didn't take that carryover to the defensive end. Can you discuss how you impacted the game that way?
I mean, I was just trying to be aggressive. I wasn't making my shots. I was like 0 for 4 the first half, so I had to do something on defense to have my team. I can be struggling on offense and on defense, so I was just trying to be aggressive.
Coach, you said last week that Demetrius wasn't weak. You couldn't expect him to score 25 points every game. How reassuring is it to see, the scoring of other players?
Yeah, and that's what it's going to be. It's going to be like that. We have a lot of depth, especially on the perimeter, and there's going to be different guys at different times that are going to help us win games. And today was Eric. Tomorrow, the next game, it could be Matthew. It could be anybody. I think that's the strength of our team, is that we don't have just one guy that we have to rely on to be the guy. We got a bunch of guys, and it showed tonight. Eric going in and playing the way he did, especially in the second half. So if Demetrius gets 25 and 9, that's great, but that's not going to happen all the time. We have to have other guys, and we have confidence. And I think that the teammates have confidence in each other that some guy can step up and help us win that game. And I think that's the way it's going to be the whole year, which is a good thing.
Anything else?
Thanks, guys.
Go Patriots.